Alright, I'm at 37591 Stony Lake Drive in North Ridgeville. They're looking for a spring cleanup, fertilization, and mowing. This will be the video for spring cleanup, and I'm going to also give them a quote for mulch. We are going to start by spraying these beds 2 weeks prior. We've got a small bed there, and then we're going to, if they choose to do the mulch, we're going to reestablish this bed here, and then all these weeds we got to scrape up. The boxwoods can get trimmed, obviously get all these weeds out, blow out the debris. We've got a small bed there and a small bed there. What is in those is called lamb's ear. That's a perennial, so don't pull that. These hydrangeas, depending on when we come, if they're still in bloom, only clip off this old growth. We can leave the new growth and the flowers. We can kind of see the line where the bed is. So we'll reestablish that. These guys can get trimmed up. Any of these low-hanging branches, let's clip these back. The lilacs, they're getting ready to bloom again. So if they're still in bloom, we'll ask the customer if they want us to trim or not, but that does really need a good cut back. We've got Roses Sharon here. This can get cut back really well. We'll spray in here, get these weeds out, and reestablish that bed as well. Same here, if we can do a tight edge around here. If they choose to do the mulch, we'll fill in the mulch, but we'll get the weeds out. Same here. Get these weeds out, reestablish a bed, and mulch where we can. I'm going to check the back. This is just a sapling from this tree. We need to yank that out. All this needs to come out. This is American pokeweed. This is poisonous when it berries, so we need to get this out. All this needs to be sprayed and removed. The Weigelias will trim up. Keep this edge going. It looks like there's plastic edging, but it's not really serving a purpose. We do have irrigation in here, so just be careful where we're putting a shovel. And we have lines here too, so be careful. I don't see any lines running above the ground, but clear out these weeds. We're gonna pull up this plastic edging and do a good edge. All this needs to be sprayed and removed. Make sure we're cleaning out the window wells as well. Let's go ahead and spray the pavers as well. That's lemon balm. This is technically an herb, but it is taking over. So this needs to be completely sprayed and removed. And then trying to see if there's any mulch or anything down here. No mulch. Technically, that's probably grass, but I'll figure out what to do with that. But this all needs to be cleaned out. We got to get that lemon balm out. Any low-hanging dead branches, clean those out. This can get trimmed up a little bit. We've got rose bush here. That can get cut down, trimmed up. And then it looks like the bed did extend all the way around at one point, or maybe at least just to here. So let's re-edge that, reestablish this bed, and clean this out completely. And then it looks like maybe there was another little bed. Maybe not. This lemon balm, again, this needs to be sprayed and killed off. This is technically in a bed, so we'll see if they want that cleaned out or kept. There's more here, but this is a weed. This is lemon balm, and it is absolutely spreading. So we need to spray and clean out the window well here. Get these weeds under control. This tree here, let's trim up all these low-hanging branches at least up to like this point. So anything below, clean it up and lift that canopy up. Let's spray through here and get these weeds and sticks and debris cleaned out. Same with this guy. Trim this up. That little stick can come out. And then this is all just thistle. So I'm going to recommend, oh my gosh, I'm going to recommend a weed application to the whole lawn because it's taking over. Low-hanging branches, clip all those back. This is a bed here too that we need to completely clean out. Reestablish that all the way down. And we'll mulch that. Is this plastic edging or a line? So that's a irrigation line, I'm thinking. Because it runs through the grass. So just be careful where we're edging here. But all this needs to be sprayed. All that needs to be sprayed. And then clean all of this out. All this out. And we'll mulch it, edge it. And then we need to spray the grass too. Clean all this out, trim this up, and if they choose to do mulch, we'll put a heavy thing of mulch on. And that's it.